Good morning everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now you'll have to excuse me straight off the bat if I sound a little bit nasally because I'm just coming off the back of a little bit of man flu here. So yeah, I'm still a bit bunged up, but I'm getting through. I'm motoring through as is needed to get through. I've got a week off work coming up, so I can't be ill while I'm off work. But anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's not get down to this. So the marathon Server Slam started. It's currently Friday here in the UK as I record this video. The Server Slam started at 6 PM yesterday on Thursday the 26th of Feb. I did the onboarding tutorial. I've played a couple of games, both as a one of the shells, and then there's also, you eventually unlock what's called the Rook shell, which lets you go on solo runs with a very limited loadout. I'm not quite sure what the point of the Rook is, but that's the whole point of me wanting to make this video, I guess, is that key phrase, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on in this game. There's a lot of, there seems like there's a lot more depth to this game than I first gave it credit for or first anticipated. You kind of maybe think that it's just a generic looter shooter. You're just gonna get extraction looter shooter. You're just gonna drop in. You're gonna do a run. You're gonna get loot. You're gonna come out, etc. But after doing the onboarding, I realised very quickly there was a lot of depth to the game, but at the same time there's a lot of complexity to the game and a lot of confusion to the game, in my opinion. The menus are bizarre and sometimes, and most of the time, have completely lost me. But let's say something positive. Let's get something positive out the gate straight away. I've seen a lot of divide over the visuals of this game. I like the art style of this game. I think it looks great personally. I've seen a lot of people in other streams saying that it looks like a Roblox game. I wouldn't go as far as saying that at all. I think visually it looks very striking. I think it does the job very well. I like the colours they've gone for. I like the vibrancy they've gone for. But it's just the complexity. And at this current moment in time, as the thumbnail says, I've cancelled my pre-order for this. I pre-ordered it and I was fully on board with what Bungie were going to do here, and I had faith in Bungie as a company because of the track record of how good they have been with first-person shooters, looter shooters, etc. But after playing it a few times last night and having a few goes of it this morning, there's just I don't know. I've cancelled the pre-order for now. I'm gonna wait to see how it lands, and I'm gonna wait to see if it's still going in a month, 6, 8 weeks time, to see if it goes from strength to strength, and to see what the roadmap for this game holds in terms of content. How much are they invested in it? Are they gonna throw the towel in early if the numbers drop off? It's embarking on the unknown, and I wasn't prepared to do it after getting bit by Concord, well, I was going to say other games, but the iGuard, for example. I downloaded that and never fired it up once. Now some may accuse me of saying, well, you uninstalled it and never fired it up once, and you uninstalled it based on the fact that just because a load of YouTubers and a load of people hated on it straight away, why did you not give it a go yourself? I mean, if it didn't appeal to me, I downloaded it to have it ready to go. It didn't appeal to me, and then seeing videos of it running, it didn't appeal to me. And there was not one thing that I saw on any videos or any streams that made me go, "Wow, that looks insane." You know what? I'm going to fire it up. I'm going to make my mind up. It just didn't grab me, and it wasn't based off the fact of what people were saying and the people that were hating on it. It was the fact of that nothing that I saw on the screen on stream gripped me to the point where I goes, wow, that's incredible. Do you know what? Ignore the naysayers. I'm getting in. Concord is Concord. We all know what happened there. That, you know, famous. I'm kind of hoping this doesn't go down the same route, because I can't imagine what would happen to Bungie if this follows in the same path as what Concord did. who knows what happens? I can't imagine the game space without Bungie in it. But would it be that extreme? Would the failure of this game lead to the shutdown, closure, or the absorption of Bungie into Sony and closure of Bungie as a studio? I don't. It's again. It's the unknown, and it's the I'm not sure. And I'm not sure is the key phrase here, because I'm not sure what will happen to Bungie if this fails. I'm not sure if I'm invested in this game, having played it. But excuse me. As I said, man flu. I'm going to fire up a quick game and give you a rough idea of what's going on and see if you can figure out what's going on. So, as it stands, if I go to loadout, you've got your shells. You've got your different shells here. Your different shells are, let's call them classes. So, Destroyer, Combat Specialist.
Neuralink set.
Vandal, Combat Anarchist. Recon, Intel Specialist. And they've all got abilities or attributes that they take into the battle with them, or into the run.
Quick and quiet.
Assassin, Shadow, Agent, Tech, Invisibility Systems,
Let's read
Triage, Field Medic. And this is the class that you haven't got during the Server Slam. That is on until the 2nd of March, and then the game finally comes out on the 5th, which is a covert guy. And then you've got the Rook, which is a scavenger, and his tech is limited. Solo only, limited loadout, contracts, you can't take contracts, restricted zone access, requires season level 3, which I did, which is why I unlocked him, and the alert, good luck. So I'm going to go in with a normal shell, I'm going to go in with Recon.
Nothing escapes me.
It'll put me in with a couple of randoms. You can customise. I can customise my weapons, my melee, my suit, my profile card. But I am going to go in factions, because I'm going in with a normal shell. Oops, press the wrong button because I'm a pillock. Let's go back. I can pick contracts, which are objectives to kind of motivate you to do things when you're on a run and dropped in the zone. And as I've got there, loot tool carts, use utility or survivability consumables. Let's activate that. And then let's go. So ready up, then run, deploying in 3, 2, 1. And let's see how I fare. Now, most of the games I have played on this, both last night and a few that I've had this morning, and one criticism I've seen of this is that people have said that the PvP stuff is very good, but they don't see enough of it. And I haven't seen enough of it. In all the games that I've played, I've probably had 2 battles against human players. The rest has been against the bots that are in the game, like the bots that exist in the world, and they're quite tough. They are quite punishing and quite brutal, and they can put you down on your ass pretty quickly if you underestimate them. So I've got another contract there that seems to be active as well. Welcome to Tau Ceti. So I'm on the perimeter map here, and I'm on the beginner. The difference between there's technically 3 maps available for this service on perimeter beginner, perimeter normal, and then the dire marsh. And the perimeter beginner is has a lower threat level than standard.
Volatile. Expect synth silk degradation over time.
So I've got to loot tool carts. Excuse me. Oh, lockbox key. We'll have that. Do come across crates occasionally that need a key. Claymore mine, we'll have that as well. Where's the bloody door? There. Right, we'll try to stay within range of these randoms that I've been dropped in with. I am in party chat on my own, so that these can't hear the fact that I'm recording this video. There'd be nothing more off-putting. You've got the ping facilities and stuff, so if I can need to communicate to them, I can. I can see what's going on anyway if they get in bother. Yeah. So that's a bot. That's not a human player. I mean, Bungie, you know, let's say it straight away, the gunplay is fantastic. And I love the art style, I love the gun design, the weapon design. You know, gunplay is fantastic. You might need I might need to tweak the controls to increase the sensitivity because it can at times feel a bit slow and sluggish. I've not even looked at the settings, to be honest, in terms of the controls. The most I've done is taking off things like motion blur. Depleted shield charge. Oh shit! You're a shield bastard. Can try flanking. Shit, shit, shit! No idea what I looted there because I was a bit panicky about. So that was my specialty, that I threw at him and then he took him down, to be fair, which was great. So what have I got here? Take that. Survival kit. No, he had I should have looted that first. I think he had a backpack.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
You know, I'm a big fan of this art style though, personally. I suppose they kind of had to do something different so that it didn't look like every other extraction shooter. Is he supposed to be holding a gun, but he's not? Got one in his hand. Is that a glitch? Yeah, their aim is very good as well once they get eyes on. Again, another trait of Bungie, I suppose, but they're very good at enemy AI, aren't they? That's poisonous and hazardous there, so you avoid that kind of shit. You got in then? Could do with the shield charge. Just give me enemies. I mean, if they've got a master plan for this, in terms of just absolutely soaking it in content, then in Bungie I trust, to be fair. Got myself another gun. Thermal optic.
15 minutes until signal loss.
What the fuck?
There is a nearby profit opportunity.
Ah. Right, boys. Where's he gone? Gonna make a move.
Claymore down. Camo active.
Pulse detected. Interval.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah, the shooting, the gunplay feels incredibly satisfying.
Threat marked.
Right, we need an exfil site soon, boys.
Ten minutes remain until forced signal recall.
Always know your exit.
You want an exfil? 9 minutes. We'll be picking a fight with that.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Static overcharge across all mobile data conduits is critical.
Where's the reinforcements coming from? on, get back in here now. Didn't do any of the objectives, but that was quite a good run, to be fair. That's one, in fact, I'm going to say it right now, that's the best run I've had. Typical that I decide to fire up a video where I say that I've cancelled my pre-order, and I've just had one of the best runs I've ever had. In terms of looting, bringing down that ship, whatever they brought down, that drop ship that had loads of loot in. Upgrading my weapons as well, so I've brought them out with me because we've successfully exfilled, and I've leveled up as well. But it is very got credits, silk, which is standard currency. Level up with my faction, because you've got different factions you can do contracts for as well. They're ranked up, there you go. Rank reward available. So there's a skill tree, there's rewards available that you can claim for doing the contracts, or just generally doing everyday stuff. I mean, I didn't do any, like I say, any of the actual stuff that I'd had pinned in terms of doing a contract. 13 items retained, data cards uploaded, that's another 150 credits, 242 credits for 3 items sold, auto sold, 4 items auto vaulted. So yeah, it's just the menus are a bit messy. Like this is a little bit strange. But again, I suppose it's a conscious decision that they've made to go for something different, so it doesn't look like every other UI, I suppose. So let's see if I'm able to pick the Rook.
Frame override. Stable.
I wasn't able to pick him this morning. No, it says locked. No, it's not letting me have him now. So yeah, the loadout is locked. So let's do a solo run with the Rook. Let's see how I do. Do I think the game's bad? No. Are there a few things I'm unsure about? Yes. Menu design, UI design, the depth to it. There's a lot it doesn't tell you. But I suppose if it had that hook that pulled you in, you'd learn that over time anyway. You know, it's got a lot of depth to it. You get money for them. So on these solo runs, I'm going to be scavenging. And I've got limited supplies, backpack space. So I've got to be careful what I get. Automatically sold upon exfil. Credits for data cards. So I'm just going to be up against the bots here. I'm not sure with the Rooks, or when I go out with a Rook, as to whether I'm out here in the world with other Rooks, other people playing in solo.
High alert.
But it is when you're out here as a Rook.
Geological data secured.
Yeah, I've seen someone.
Temporal aberrations detected.
It's a team. They're excelling. Come on, guys! I'm just a Rook. Oh, I'm just a Rook. I thought they didn't take down Rooks. So there's the answer to that question. Rooks can go in and be in the run with full teams of 3, or against full teams of 3, and they can choose to put you down if they wish, even though, well, they do that because they know that rooks are probably scavengers and they're probably going to be full. The possibility they could have a lot of loot on them. A-holes. But I went in as a rook, and I went in with a lot to load out, so I didn't really lose anything. Nothing that well, apart from the stuff I picked up. So contracts are limited to runner shells, i.e. the proper classes, not the rook. I did get some credits for a data card. I lost 10 items. So you do lose stuff, but not really important stuff. So let's have another... Let's do... the assassin.
Let's hunt.
Shield charge, patch kit. I need more patch kits, to be fair. What heavy rounds? Take Claymore mine. Got no grenades, no smoke grenades, nothing, no. Right, let's do one more run. The onboarding in the tutorial is quite good as well, because up until I honestly don't think up until I did that I understood what marathon was, but in the cutscene to the onboarding, it describes it as being a ship that you're on board, and you're out in the universe looking for other planets to settle down on.
To prevent disruptive cognitive dissonance, CyberAcme suggests avoiding sympathetic identification with other runners.
What the frick? Who the freaking hell shot me straight away then? Or did I... Or there was something on the ground, wasn't there, I think? Was it a claymore or something on the ground? There was nobody up in the hill over there, was there? No, I think I saw something bloody flashing on the ground.
Stay alert.
What's this?
Watch out.
I'm no threat.
Clearly, we were trying to do one of these contracts.
Check this out. Got something.
20 minutes remaining.
Anyone want this?
Oh shit!
Careful here. Pushing the advantage. Reloading. Shields on. Almost ready.
Wasted a claymore there because I wasn't sure what. Can I pick that back up?
No threat.
Stay alert.
Yeah.
Shit! Oh! They're spawning from that, aren't they?
Fifteen minutes until signal loss.
Have you broke all the glass? You've done all the glass.
ID confirmed as Dr. Tobias Latero.
I haven't found a single tool crate to loot.
Profit opportunity. Intercept.
Get behind me.
What was that profit opportunity? You know, loads of gunfire.
That's our exit.
Stay alert.
Are they exfilling?
Appreciate it.
Camo active.
See the smoke out.
So apart from that roof run, that's two pretty good runs there. Although we're not really doing the objectives, I need to figure out how to do the objectives. Because I saw him put some chat on screen saying that he was never going to do a mission. So maybe he's having the same issue where he's not really finding where you've got to go to complete the objectives. But yeah, like I say at the beginning of the video, for the time being my pre-order's cancelled because I'm not wholly convinced. And that isn't in any way to say that it's a bad game, it's just not, I don't think it's for me with the way I play games at the moment. And I think you'd need trustworthy friends to play with, and unfortunately I don't have friends that are into, they're into online shooters like your CODs and stuff, but they're not fans of extraction shooters. So I have got a few friends over the weekend who are going to be trying this server slam to see if they can be turned. But if ultimately they don't, then I could be running loads of solos on this, or playing with randoms, and it's not always the best way to enjoy games when you're not playing with your closest of friends. Nothing wrong with randoms, but like I say, so yeah, for the time being, I love the art style, I love what it's trying to do, I love that it's been different, I love that there's, even though it's complex, and at times I've no clue what's going on, I love that there's more depth to the game than I first gave it credit for. But for now the jury is out, and I'm going to wait to see how it lands and to see if it's still going from strength to strength in a few weeks, and then I'll reevaluate. But if you've enjoyed this, if this has convinced you in any way, or if this is, whether this has made you go one way or the other, whether this video helps you in any way, if you were a bit on the fence with this game, and this video has helped you to make a decision either way, by all means, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are on this game. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and give it a thumbs up, because it all helps with the algorithm. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you do get notified when I post and upload new content. So, other than that, take care yourselves, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.